Hi all, it's Barb coming to you from my craft studio. Where is it? Here it is. I was going to share a few projects that I've been working on. Been working on Valentine's things. I have three more paper projects cut out and a couple of quilt blocks cut out that I need to do, but this one is a dreaming tree. This one is actually a freebie file from them. And maybe I didn't assemble it right. I didn't use the video on this one. But it seems like this is the wrong color for the background, but there. I wonder if maybe this purple part went on the back, but I put it on the front, on the inside. And I'm okay with it. If I make another one, I'll have to check the actual instructions and see. And it also had a little envelope. He always does a cute little envelope. Sometimes I don't even cut the envelope. If it's one I'm going to mail, I probably won't use the envelope he gave because I'll put it in something that I know is going to hold up better in the mail and or isn't square. This one I did on my Cricut Joy. I don't know if you can tell, but there's this little part here, the X is kind of, and the arrows are kind of up a little bit. I don't think I've put a sentiment in this one yet. No, I haven't. The next one is also a Cricut Joy card. These ones were, the Joy ones were already ready-made projects in Design Space. I like how this one came out. You complete me. I thought that one was cute. Now these two, well, they're Valentine's. Depending on the sentiment you put in, you could use those for anniversaries too. And I liked this one just because it's an envelope. Postal theme always gets me. So that one. This one. I like how that one came out too. That one's pretty. I think that one doesn't have a sentiment. This one I did put a sentiment in. This one used it was Anna Griffin paper, but it was adhesive cardstock. It was like a 6x12" piece of cardstock. I don't think I have that card by me. No, I don't. But so I cut that out. I added this little piece. This is just an embellishment I had in my stash, and then I had the Joy right inside the card as well. I should have thought and did that with more of them. I always forget to do that until afterwards, and once you cut it, it's kind of hard to do that. It could probably be done, but it's a little harder. Oops, I should have showed this part before. I think the next three are all Dreaming Tree. This one. Now this one I've done before, and this one I had some issues when cutting it. I think Design Space, when it updated, kind of corrupted this file. I made it work, but I had to recut one of the panels by hand, and I didn't stamp very well, but I left it. It's fine. It was a little wooden block stamp, and I think it was one that I either picked up at Target in their dollar spot, or something somewhere like that, or Michael's. I'm thinking it was Target. And I've noticed sometimes those don't stamp the best. And this is the envelope that went with it. I guess it does read that way, so it's hard to read it on camera because then it makes it backwards. And then this is another Dreaming Tree one. Now these ones size-wise would have been okay. They weren't square. But sometimes his envelopes are square. And oops. This one I'll show you the belly band afterwards because it came off when I took it out of the card. This one is a twist pop card. And the sentiment is on this little piece that can slide out. I'm not going to slide it out because I'll have trouble putting it back. And this area down here has little cutouts so you could put a gift card down there. I really like how that one came out. And I like how after you fold it and unfold it a few times, it gets easier to do. The first time getting it to fold up was kind of fun. The belly band had came off of it. That's what it looks like with the belly band on it. I like how he makes, with the way he has the bows cut, they end up looking so dimensional when They're just paper. And what did I do with that project? Oh, it's here somewhere. Never mind. Here's this one with the this one has a belly band too. And this one I know I assembled wrong, which if I didn't tell you, you probably wouldn't know. But these panels here with the cardstock were supposed to be on the inside part. Because really, when you should be able to see through here, it should have just been plain. This part should have been plain red, so that the pattern paper would have shown through those better. But I figure if I give it to hubby, he'll never know I made a mistake, unless I tell him, which is always a possibility. I always tend to point out my mistakes, and it's like, you know, I think we all tend to do that. And if we didn't point out our mistakes, people wouldn't know they were there unless they happen to have done the same, you know, they're a crafter and they've done the same file. And I have one more here somewhere. Where is it? It's behind me. This one I actually had to get the video out, and we'll just see how to do a couple. It's a wreath. Now I didn't ink my flowers, which would probably give them a little more dimension. And I also didn't get out my I was being lazy. I was putting it together in the other room. I should have got out my flower forming tools and did it. Now the bow I did on my new We Are Memory Keepers Works tool. And while I've seen some of you do some beautiful bows, so mine's nothing compared to those. But this is probably one of the better bows I've made, so it works. I kind of wish I'd discovered a tool similar to that years ago, because I would have had my father-in-law make me a big board so that I could have did bigger bows. But I like how that one came out. It's cute. I just had to figure out where I'm going to hang it now. And I'm sure if I'd inked the leaves and, you know, the flowers, it would look better. But, well, maybe not if I inked them. If you inked them, it would look better. My inking skills. I need to buy a few of those blending brushes that I've seen. Stamps of Life has a few, and I'm thinking that looks easier than the foam things that I'm using. Maybe it wouldn't be, but it looks easier. But there. I do need to catalog my new dies that I got, which will be getting that video posted. Do any of you use iMovie? Is there a way to directly upload from iMovie now? When mine updated about a month ago, I think it was about a month ago, I lost that ability. And I'm getting mixed results going to YouTube and uploading them. On the plus side, I can go over the 15-minute mark. On the negative side, about half of them end up with processing errors, so they won't upload. They look like they've uploaded, but then they can't be played because there's a processing error. So it's like, all right, I'm not sure it makes sense to continue my YouTube channel if that's going to be my success rate is only at 50%. I'd be willing to sacrifice the extra time and just upload them direct from iMovie. I still can't believe they took that away, because I'm sorry. Am I crazy in thinking that probably the most used way of uploading videos is to YouTube? And I think you can still do it to Facebook and Instagram and to WordPress. So if I wanted, I could do them right to my blog, but I don't think and not that I do it for viewers or whatever, but you do hope maybe somebody will watch. I think very few people look at my blog, but I suppose I could always just start posting them direct there instead. It may be where I end up. I don't know. Though, I don't know how well that would work either, because I have limited, I don't pay for the site, so I have limited data storage, so I think videos would really eat a lot of that up. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Any advice on how to get better results uploading videos to YouTube now that iMovie seems to have taken that ability away from us? Let me know. Anyways, thanks for joining me. I'll catch you next time.